Hello, hello, and welcome back to our Love Connection, where we talk about love and relationship and manifestation. And today we decided to do this Q&A because we were getting a lot of private messages where people are asking us, can we do something where we address the questions? And if anybody who is listening right now is going to come up with any questions, we are here to answer. Just put it in the chat, in the comments, and we'll be able to put it in and answer any of the questions that you have. Again, it's a pleasure to see you. It's me, Irina Portnova, manifestation coach, and I'm here with Coach Al, who is all about heart to heart and all the relationship questions. Al, I know that you got some of the questions.
Yes. So one of them is, can I save existing relationship and manifest the love that we had before? How can you answer that?
Wow, this is such a great question because I was actually facing the similar situation 6 years ago. I have experienced something where I was on the verge of the divorce with my husband, and he was not actually participating at all. Like, he was just all in for the divorce. He went and filed the papers, and for me it was the time where I was manifesting on my own to save our relationship. Again, it's all about intentionality. It's all about focusing on what you want rather than sitting in the fear, because a lot of times when the situation like that arises and we feel powerless, we feel that we cannot take control of the things. But again, every person has a free will, and if something meant to work out, it's going to work out. If not, the universe always delivers something better for you. So I encourage you, if this is something that you truly want, if this is something that your partner is a value to you and you feel that this is where you want to be happy, just continue manifesting. And if you want to know how to do it more, come to my workshop. I'm having the workshop, um, where the link is in the comment below, and just register for the workshop and we can talk more about it.
Beautiful. So the second question is, can I really manifest true love, or is it just a dream?
Yeah, the beautiful, beautiful. You know what? A lot of times, especially when we already experienced the first love, and let's face it, we all did. And maybe 1% of the people that they can actually take that first love to be their lifelong love. But for the majority of the people, it didn't happen, right? And I think there is a reason for it. I think there is a flavor to life, for
Mm,
discovery, right? And
yeah,
we feel defeated. We feel defeated when, especially, we go through our first love and it's not happening for us and we do not feel happy. How can we actually proceed going forward? Because all the time our analytical mind is going to go back to our past experiences. What exactly was happening, how exactly it was happening, and how much we got hurt. So my invitation is, really know that you are ready for that, right? We have to be ready for that, and for that, first we have to know exactly how much we love ourselves. We got to learn how to love ourselves first. We got to learn how to have that relationship with ourselves first before
exactly.
we actually can continue the relationship with somebody else. And again, we have the two most rigorous emotions, the most strongest emotions, which are love and fear. And we either act from fear, which is, that's exactly what the question comes from, right? Is it true, or is it just a dream? Or we can come from love. What exactly would I love to have in my relationship? How exactly would I want my relationship to look like, right? And the more you focus on that, the more you are going to see the opportunities, the more universe is going to deliver. And trust me, when the universe delivers, they're going to come in the bunch, and then you have the time to even choose which partner. And for that, it's very crucial to know what exactly are you seeking in that partner. So while you attract and manifest in your true love, I invite you first to really know what do you want in your partner. It's so, so important. And if you do not know what exactly you want in your partner, just start with something what you did not like in your last relationship. Go from that side, right? And then you build what exactly, if this is something I do not like, what is something that I'm going to enjoy in my partner? So that's exactly where you're going with that. And Elle, I also have a question that I got for your expertise. Somebody was asking, is there a way to heal from past negative relationship?
Yes, there is a way to heal from your past relationship, negative relationships. It's because understanding what went wrong, what was your 2% in that interaction, and really see and go deep about who you are and what you want in a relationship. But we just, Irina just talked about. And I do have that pathway to her Heartful Connection ebook and workbook that is actually a foundation of a relationship itself. So
Mm.
I put it down on the comments so you can download it and go through it. It's easy. You just have to answer some of the questions, and then you will know exactly what is your value, what are you looking for in a relationship. And sit down and give yourself some time. So yes, there is a way to heal and really get to know yourself, and forgive that past pattern that you had, that past interaction from your ex. Oh, yes, there is a way.
Awesome. I love it. And I love it that we have the tools for people. I love it that we have some sources for them to connect with and see what this is all about. So they leave this Q&A with some tools and some information that they can try and test and see how it works. Awesome. Okay. I also receive another question where it says, how can I break free from repeating the same unhealthy patterns in my relationships?
Yes. So there is some, going deeply understanding what those patterns are and being really conscious about it. And by putting healthy boundaries in relationships, and it really doesn't matter when you have that repeating patterns. It can be in a love relationship, it can be in all different kind of relationship, even with your family, with your parents, with your siblings. So knowing what your patterns are and having that commitment to yourself, that the one of the things that I talk about is putting alarms on your phone. And it's all about a couple of times a day, when the alarm goes off, ask yourself, what are you feeling right now, and what do you need. Doing this exercise during the day or week, a couple of times a day or a couple of times a week, it makes you become more conscious about what your needs are, what you're feeling. And then it opens you up to be able to actually verbalize and communicate those needs to people around you. So if you have those unhealthy patterns in relationship and you know what they are, by knowing your needs and boundaries, you will be able to communicate those to people around you.
I think Elle got frozen. So we'll wait for her until she comes back. And we continue our discussion. So for anybody who is tuning in right now, is just to say that we are talking about what are the questions that people were asking us, and we are addressing, because we know this is very crucial. We know it's very important, and we want to make sure that we are supporting you and that we are serving you with everything what you had to ask us. And again, even though you were not able to make it live, even though you didn't submit the question ahead of time, Do not feel left out, because you still can submit the question. You still can ask us in the comments, or you can directly message us and ask any questions that you have. Okay, I was feeling in the time, so we lost you in the middle of your conversation.
All right, I'm sorry. There's always a reason for everything, so I don't know what the universe was tell me or you or both of us.
Right, right. So can you just address again that question where we are talking about how do we not repeat these unhealthy patterns in the relationship, and what are the
Yes,
tools?
yes. So the first step is to really know what they are. What is
Mhm.
your unhealthy pattern? When you know that and you understand or feel your feelings and being able to accommodate your own needs, it becomes much easier to be able to put boundaries and have be conscious about interactions. And as soon as you see that the patterns from the past, you stop yourself and you ask yourself question: do I want to have this interaction? Do I want to be with this person? Do I want to, I don't know, go out with this? I mean, then you will answer the questions for yourself because you know what your needs are inside of you,
Mhm.
like totally deeply. So, yes, there is a way, and we can help you get to that space.
Yes, I just love it. It's all about just like self-awareness and learn how to ask the questions, because the quality of the questions that we are asking is going to determine the quality of the answers that we are receiving.
Ex-
Anything else? Did you receive any other questions, Elle?
Yes, there was one more. What should I do if I'm afraid to getting hurt again in a relationship?
Oh my goodness. I
In a
just
new
love these
relationship, yeah.
questions. I think this is something that stops a lot of people from actually experiencing the true love. And let me share about myself. I am always having my path to love open and loving, because for me, love is everything. I cannot live without that feeling, right? Like for me,
Yes,
otherwise, the life is tasteless, the life is pointless, right? Love is everything. So the way you look at it is just as I mentioned before, you either consider everything what was happening bad for you, or you focus what exactly you would love your love and relationship to look like. Just sit down and write down, if you right now had that perfect partner, how would that perfect partner look like? What kind of qualities that perfect partner had? How would you have that communication level? How would you experience the life together? Would you do things together? Would he really or she attended to your needs? Whatever it is very important to you, just sit down and write it down. And I invite you to write it down for a week, to see how real it's going to feel, and how you are going to feel while you are writing. You will just being drawn to that image of the person, and you would believe that it's possible for you. So again, it's all what we choose to focus our attention. Whatever we focus our attention on, the universe is treating as our intention. If we want to focus that it's not going to work for me, there are no great people out there, everybody good is taken, let me tell you, the universe is going to deliver the evidence just for your thoughts. And if you refocus yourself on, of course there are plenty of people who might fit my criteria, but I am going to choose the one that actually is matching all of my list. So remember, you are the one in charge, and what you are focusing on, that's exactly what you are going to attract. So do not be afraid, just experiment and know that if you want that loving and beautiful person, obviously you have to be also having these qualities, right? We cannot expect from another person to have it all together while we are not.
exactly.
Actually, the universe always delivers to us the person that matches our energy and who we are. So be that person you want to attract, right? Be that best version of yourself that you would like to attract. And just trust and open your heart and your mind. And please, once you get into this love and relationship, do not sabotage yourself. Because what happens sometimes, people do not believe that it's possible for them, and they start doubting. And the more they doubt, the more they, with their fear and with their negative energy, they attract the outcome. So I invite you, stop doing it. Just really pause yourself and check your mind. Manage your mind, knowing that your thoughts carry the powers, your words carry the power, your behavior carry the power, and just make it a more conscious process. And know that if you attract that amazing person, you actually match that person. Just enjoy each other and have a beautiful life together.
Yeah. It all starts with
Yay!
that commitment with self, to self. What is your
Absolutely.
commitment? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Make it fun, make it light, make it just, like experiment and experience for yourself, right? Because if we are afraid of everything, we are just not allowing ourselves to experience, and we might miss out on the good things in life. And I also have the question for you, Elle. How can the person is asking, how can I build my self worth and confidence so I attract the partner who truly values me?
Excellent question. So it all starts with knowing yourself. What is that foundation part of you? What is your values? Are you a kind person? Are you loving? Are you uh, what are your values? I mean, the exercise can be to write down what you think your values are, and ask about a couple of your best friends. Ask them, what do you think about my values? Can you share it with me? When you hear it from other people, it kind of opens you up to that new possibility. I say, oh my God, she thinks that I'm a good cook, or a
Mhm.
beautiful, my skin is, whatever they think. What is your value? That I'm kind, that I'm always there to help people, whatever it is. Then you can compare it with your notes about your values, and then
Mhm.
sit with it and really embody those values. And when you know what your values are, and you know who you are, that confidence goes up higher, and you will attract, as Irina said, to whatever your value is, and you want that in the partner. See if you have it. If you want somebody
Mhm.
kind in your life, if you want somebody generous, if you want somebody who has done, self improvement work, same as you, to come to your life. Yes, I mean, see where you are in that space. And then that's the time that you really be confident, and you really know your true value, and you manifest that special loving partnership.
Oh, I love it. I love it what you had to share. And just to know that everything is possible if you want something and believe in that with wholeheartedly, right?
Yeah.
And there are tools and tips and everything in order for you to help to navigate that life and love journey. And Al, do you have anything that you can offer besides what you already offered to the audience? Anything coming up for you? Any event?
I'm actually doing an in-person 5-week event here in city of Ventura. Yes, so we already started the 5 week, but then we're starting another 5 weeks. So I'm opening. It's in person in a sound bath studio. So we actually, uh, I'm doing the coaching plus doing sound bath. So that opens up all the chakras, especially the heart chakra, to open your heart to the new loving relationship. So I can put the link to that, or whoever it's in California and it's in Ventura, they can give it a try.
That's
Thank
perfect. Awesome. And for anybody who is listening, please join my workshop and you'll learn more how to draw that ideal partner to you or how to improve the relationship. Check out my workshop and just take some actions, right? Because we can consume a lot of information, but information doesn't equal transformation. We really have to decide that this is something we want to continuously learning, and just sign up for the workshop. Go and talk to the specialist, to the professional, and see where it's going to get you. Remember, we are the ones in charge. We are not waiting until something comes from us, from the sky, which it does when we start working, right?
Yes.
But nothing falls into our laps until we start that movement process. And
Yes.
that's
Put a step
exactly where
forward.
Yes, and that's exactly where magic happens. So
Yes.
it was lovely to have this conversation today. Again, for anybody who didn't get a chance to be present or ask the question, do not feel left out. You can still DM us, or you can post these questions. And at one of these days, we again do something like that, and we'll address all your questions, because we are here to support, to guide you, and to show you the beautiful path to the love that you are all desiring and you're all are here to experience. Thank you
Yes.
so much, and see you next week. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Irina is still going.